my
You
favorite
have
day of the week.
no
Thursday
no
are my
loyalty,
favorite.
sir.
No, Thursday are my girl still, but Wednesday, me and Wednesday part from time to time. You know what I mean? Once a week, me and Wednesday part.
You need
Anyways,
assistance, honestly. Honestly.
today's Wednesday.
Good morning, guys. It
Yeah.
is Wednesday, August 19, 2026. Guys, and it is 7:03 a.m. It's
Yeah.
too early, class.
bright and early.
It's too early. I hope everyone is doing well. You're listening to Sleek Radio on the 93.5. And of course, you're listening to me, Danae, and one clause, never feel high who. And you have to say the whole thing. Apparently,
The whole thing
I
is
don't even know
required.
why. I
Because
don't
they
even
won't
know
know
why.
who. There's other one clauses, but
I thought it was one
but there's
of
never,
you,
never
one
few.
clause.
There's never a few, so you have to say the whole thing. It's important to me. Yeah. It's a hill I'm willing to, you know. And another hill I'm willing to die on is Vybz Kartel is the greatest dancehall artist of all time. Last night I was ranking the dancehall artists, you know, making a top 10 and trying to, you know, because there's been a lot of conversations. We even had a little conversation about it yesterday. Where do we rank Massacre in dancehall's top 10? So I took it upon myself to do a ranking of the top 10 dancehall artists.
Before you
time.
tell us, I just want to know, is he in top 5? Because if he's not in top 5, I feel like you can leave the ranking
Well-
alone. You can lower the ranking if
Well-
you don't place him in a top 5.
He wasn't in the top 15.
You, sir,
Yeah,
are
no.
corruption
He wasn't.
embodied.
He's
You are
not.
you
I
are the
mean,
epitome of
I
corruption.
said all time, not currently. Maybe he has an argument.
Virgin.
For, he's leading dancehall currently. Malidan, it's Malidan's summer, but
What?
he's right up there. Yeah, Malidan have two songs.
All right,
in
give
for
me
summer.
the list. Give me the list because
Okay.
right now.
So before I
yeah,
give you the list now, let me
perplexed
give
my
you the
tranquility.
categories in which I use to make the list. 'Cause I just feeling, I just feel like, right? No, I use categories and there was rigorous testing and yeah, blah blah blah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
go
here are the
ahead.
5 categories. 1, hit songs. 2, albums. 3, influence. In terms of influence on the genre and the culture and future artists. Right? That's 3. 4, international appeal. How him go with the gringo them are foreign. Does it sell? Do they listen? And then 5th was clash. Your clashing ability. Gringo? No, it's
A slur.
it's not a slur.
You know what?
That's what they are.
Oh dear.
They're cocky.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So 5th is clashing, your clashing ability. Right? So those are the 5 categories that I use to rank the artists. Right? And then of course, you know, number 1, there could only be one, Vybz Kartel, Adidja Palmer. I think he's, in my opinion, the greatest dancehall artist of all time. And I'm not really hearing any arguments for him not being number 1. And when we went through the categories and we did the thing, all right,
The most hit songs. The
most hits, most influence, and what was the next one? And Clash, and him lead for Clash. Now Sean Paul has a way bigger international appeal. Sean Paul has sold way more albums, and it's almost arguable that Sean Paul has more hits. However, I gave Cartel's local, I gave the facts that Cartel's hits are local, more points versus Sean Paul hits being international.
Not only
Because
that.
local means more than foreign. We're not business with
Not
foreign.
only that, Bridget.
Really?
But when you look at Cartel, you know, you have so many versions of Cartel.
There's like 6
you
different
understand? 6 different versions of
Yeah.
Cartel, and so he has reinvented himself on several occasions, and you have different eras. And he, I think, he pulls persons from all generations. You understand? So that to me is something that that I think I would tip him over Sean Paul.
So
for.
I had him as number 1. Number few, I put Sean Paul, right? Because based on we're going by the categories. Sean Paul has the biggest international appeal. The only person who really comes close was probably Shabba Ranks, and that's because he was the first, right? And then albums, nobody in Jamaica. Only Bob Marley sell album like Sean Paul, Shaggy and Bob Marley.
Hasn't
And
he
to
won
me,
a
Shaggy's a
Grammy?
pop star who just happens to be Jamaican, and that's why them say him do dancehall. But he's a pop star
Yeah,
who
but
has
Sean
dancehall
Paul,
songs.
Sean Paul has a Grammy, no? So
Yeah, multiple. Yeah, I need many platinum albums and nobody in dancehall has sold even a fraction of what
of
he
what
sold.
he sold.
So I put him at number few because just based on the categories, right? Him lead in 2 categories, him have to whatever. Third, now this was third and fourth was a hotly contested debate between Beanie Man and Bounty Killer, right? And that's where we have to go back to the categories to do a tiebreaker. Now, hit for hit, Beanie or Bounty, I mean, it could go either way. But when it comes on to international appeal, it's Beanie Man. When it comes on to albums, it's Beanie Man. When it comes to influence, it's Bounty Killer. But as it relates to clash, me personally didn't put Bounty over Beanie. I did. I did. But him win but Beanie won the versus by virtue of having more hits. So that's why I put Beanie Man third, right? Because him and Bounty there's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer. The poor people governor, no, we can put more respect on Bounty Killer's name. We really can, right? He's a certified dancehall legend. One of the he's a foundational dancehall artist.
But when you talk about foundational, right? If that's the category we are talking about, you feel, not put Shabba Ranks over because him paved the way,
Well, him not have the hits where them man they have, and he not have the influence where them man they have, and he not have the album where them man they have. Me have my 5 categories. I don't feel it. Me use my category them and I rank them. So me have Beanie third, Bounty fourth. Now, somewhat controversially, I don't think it's controversial. I had Mavado fifth.
We ain't no class before. We just feel a little uncomfortable. Because, and it's not feelings alone.
Yeah.
It's just that when you talk about Shabba Ranks and accolades, you're supposed to put Killer Boss still,
he's 6.
You understand?
He's 6 get me. Remember, we can't tell you the list. We can't give you the list. And when we're talking about true foundation, as Dwayne said, it would be Yellow Man. Yellow Man is really probably the first real dancehall artist.
Yeah, but I would definitely put Shabba Ranks over him.
Well, that's why Yellow Man never make it top 10. So when I give you the top 10, I give you the top 10. So rounding out the top 5 to me was Mavado. I just can't see a world in which Mavado is not a top 5 dancehall artist. When it comes to his melodies, when it comes to his impact, when it comes to the fact that he played, he played a key role in the biggest clash dancehall has ever had.
Yeah.
It was him and Cartel. And, his catalog of hits, bro, Mavado has one of the strongest catalogs of dancehall hits. When it comes to melodies, when it comes to me, he's the quintessential dancehall artist. Like the vibe where, like the Gangsta for Life album is one of the greatest dancehall albums ever. So he's leading for albums, international appeal. Him did kind of, bro. Drake did have to look a strength off of Mavado. So how much more international appeal? I mean, DJ Khaled well enough to look strength off of him. So he has to be a top 5 dancehall artist of all time, in my opinion. Right? 6th and 7th were again very hotly contested and debated. We spent about 2 hours last night at debate 6 and 7 between Shabba Ranks and Lady Saw. Lady Saw is to me, Lady Saw is 90s dancehall. And when she came out with If Him Left in 1991, dancehall changed.
Was never the same.
It changed. She pushed the Overton window where everything was viewed differently because of this one thing where she do. Because it's never been grimier. I mean, it was a point in time where it was like, if this was the goalpost, I a goalpost there now. And I had to give her credit, not only as a female, as a lady, as a woman, but just as a dancehall artist.
Exactly.
Right? So
and that is exactly what I was going to say, because it's not as though she was competing in the ladies category.
She's competing in that,
in dancehall. Listen. And I outdo some of the man them. So, we have to give her props.
And to me, she is 90s dancehall, and she embodies that, in my opinion. Shabba Ranks as well. We said where, when you're talking about international appeal, he was an American celebrity. He's not a Jamaican dancehall celebrity where we big yes and then diaspora know him. No, he was an American celebrity.
International.
To the point where he's such an American celebrity. A$AP Ferg has a song called Shabba Ranks, which was a hit. That song came out in 2013.
Not only that, but everybody, you don't remember one time when everybody did a call Shabba name? Everybody was looking at hype over America. Papa Shabba.
The man say 8 gold chain, 1 gold tooth, pair hot girl, like I'm Shabba Ranks. And it just, there was a youth on my live yesterday who, him say Shabba, him don't know who that is. I said, bro.
Oh, God, man.
He was 19. So I said, all right, well, that's fair. You don't have to know who him is.
That is not fair.
Cause the song Shabba Ranks should have come out when he was 6 years old, the big rapper song. So I said, bro, just, you know that song? Him say, yeah. I said, all right. This guy was so big as a celebrity that a random American rapper made a song singing about him, and the song is a multi-platinum song. So me not really know what to tell you more than that. Him is one of the greatest Jamaican dancehall artists, Jamaican celebrities. He's an American celebrity who happened to be Jamaican. We've never did with that. He's the first to do that. So me put him seventh God now.
You guys though. I mean, I
put
feel
him
like
at seventh. I'm so sorry.
you don't know ting-a-ling-a-ling.
Yeah, but
How you don't know that song?
I did, but the youth them didn't. So you know what I mean. I was just telling them like, yo, you just have to just Google him, right? It means that man we have to just Google and you'll know. Eighth, I put Elephant Man. When it comes to dancing, first of all, it named Dance Hall. Dance Hall, it named. You can't take dancing out of dance hall. It named Dance Hall. When it comes to dancing, the amount of dancing songs he has, the amount of dances he's influenced, the longevity of his career. Just the other day, him say Pretty Little Baby and Fine Back next hit. Right? The man, if you look at like the time stamps between his hits, we're talking from like 2001 to literally last year, him did find Pretty Little Baby. Right? That's a longevity that is, I mean, only comparable to like Cartel.
And it's a thing where I would probably call him remix boss. You understand? Because at the end of the day, any little thing with a man touch
in a business and take your song, boof,
and then it
and make it matter.
You understand? It sounds really good. And he was one of those men who it didn't just stop at song, as you said. It went all the way to dance. He paved way for Bogle and them people there. And I think, don't fight me, come on, stay. But I think Elephant Man really come out. I think that Elephant Man allowed for there to be a ding dong.
Yeah, of course.
You understand?
Of course. And Ding Dong would be the next person in terms of the biggest impact in terms of dancing in dancehall. But Elephant Man paved the way for that, and I think he's the most iconic dancing guy in dancehall. Now, somebody asked me about Buju. Now, here's how I rank 3 guys: Buju, Capleton, and Sizzla. I consider them to be reggae artists that have dancehall hits. I know Buju started in dancehall and crossed over to reggae, but to me, he got his most success from reggae. And in my mind, Buju is a reggae artist who happen to have dancehall hits. Same goes for Capleton, same goes for Sizzla, and that's why I didn't rank them. And Shaggy, in my mind, Shaggy is a pop star who just so happens to come from Jamaica, and the man them were racist at the time and didn't give him his proper due credit to consider him a pop star
Shaggy
who is influenced by
dancer.
dancehall. In my opinion, Shaggy is a pop star. It's just true. People see him as a Jamaican and them not give him that credit. That
Shaggy is a pop star.
I think he's evolved past dancehall and he got so big that he would be a pop star, yes. Yeah. So that's why I didn't have him in my top 10 either. That's why I didn't have him in my top 10 because I said, yeah, man.
Heathen?
Yeah, him have couple dancehall song, yes. Right? The same as how Buju have couple dancehall song and Sizzla have couple dancehall hit and Capleton have couple dancehall hit.
I'm so sorry, but before we move on from this, give me the pop song them when sing.
Brother, move now.
Give me the pop song them when Shaggy sing, Reggie. Because what you mean?
Yeah.
What you mean Shaggy is a
I have Shaggy as
pop
a pop
icon?
Star. Yes, that's what I have him. Yes.
Michael Jackson is a pop icon, a pop star.
So I'm saying.
What you mean? What you mean?
You cannot beat me.
I'm gonna beat you.
I said what I said.
I'm gonna beat you.
Can't beat me.
What you mean, Reggie?
Can't beat me. Him bigger than dancer. He's a pop star. Cannot beat me.
I better you say him bigger than that.
Well, that's what I said.
Full stop.
That's why I say I can't rank him in there.
Why you gonna tell me say is pop star?
Him is a pop star who sing, who have couple dancehall.
His dancehall-ness, right, got him to a particular international level.
Oh, Carolina is a boss him. That's not a dancehall song. Oh, Carolina. I mean, even if you use no good, me not look on my computer. Oh, Carolina, I
Google you just Google
no.
it. Don't make them, don't lie to people them. You're just over there at type.
No, I did not reach out to my assistant chat and I did not ask my PA Google. No.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Carolina boss him, not dancehall. Anyways, So when you even go into the 9 and 10 out of the top 10, there was so many people. There's so many honorable mentions. There was 4 people, and we ended up debating it for about an hour. The 4 people that can round out the top 10, and these were the final 4, as it were: Alkaline, Popcorn, Tommy Lee, and Spice. Honorable mentions go to Busy Signal. Honorable mentions go to Super Cat. Honorable mentions go to
Spice. We said Spice.
She's in the 4 of who could make the last 2, right? She's in the 4, and it was hotly debated. I'm telling you, this live was like 4 hours. Yeah, I mean, honorable mention to Ninja Man. There's so many people who get honorable mentions. Idonia had the potential to be top 3. He had circumstances which, you know what I mean, kind of impacted his creative process. Yes. Which, to be fair, I don't know if I would have been dancehall much as being life if I went through what he went through. So, again, he has extenuating circumstances. Totally understand, right? But he had the potential to be a top 3 artist. So, honorable mention to him too. Enough man forget honorable mention.
And with all
but
that
there's only 10 people.
With all that he went through, he's still
performing, still finding a way. I mean, the other day I saw him at the Yard Mask Carnival thing? Crazy.
No,
right?
But he was running the place for some
man,
time.
Bad. No, he had an insane run.
I don't know if I want to age myself, but really.
He had an insane run. J.O.P. was a credible. There was Gaza Gully and J.O.P.
Yes.
And nobody laughed at it for saying J.O.P. There was a credible argument.
It was another option for real. It was a real
argument.
option.
Remember a song named Art of War, him kill Mavado and Cartel with one line. The man said, you can't call me jerky. Are you sure? Bro, the man said, I don't even want to say what him said, but he used one song and killed the 2 of them. Right? Anyways, honorable mention.
Also, Popcorn.
That's what I say. I say of the last 2 spots, there's 4 names who we debated: Popcorn, Alkaline, Tommy Lee, and Spice. Right?
Can't believe I put Massacre up there. But really and truly, if I must be honest, unbiased, you cannot leave out Popcorn out of the top 10 bridging.
Before I reach Popcorn, because big up Paul Bogle and all that center one, right? Massacre has the potential to be a top 10 dancehall artist.
Top 3.
He has the potential to be a top 10 dancehall artist.
Too much bigs.
He has the potential, right? At the rate he's going at now, he will eclipse some of these names on the list, and he'll get there. At the rate he's going now, if he stays consistent.
I still cannot believe you even rate him.
I don't put him in my top 10.
You rate Alkaline over.
Yes.
And this is not a feelings debate.
Significantly so.
But there was a clash. There was actually a clash. No, so. Right? And when, if you can recall, right, when the gentleman clash Alkaline, we never hear from Alkaline again. You understand? Oh, no, don't fight me. It's true I'm talking. It's true, right? So go and look. We didn't hear from him again. And I feel like a lot of you guys, right, jump down. Careful.
You know, so we're being serious we're trying to be serious this morning. What type of argument that about? What are you talking about?
On a jump on Massacre back because the man just hold on him head and do him work. You understand? For the most part, I don't know why now we are seeing certain interviews where we're talking about beef and all of these things. But for the most part, for his career, for the majority of his career, the man just had doing work.
He's never had anything.
And in the trouble him, and when him clash the man without ear back from Alkaline.
He has never had anything close to the run Alkaline had in 2016 alone. Him can have a hit song today, tomorrow, next week, next year. It doesn't compare to Alkaline's 2016. First of all, Alkaline will tell about 2016 from 2011. He might tell we about Alkaline is a prophet. He might tell we about 2016 from 2011. For those who have ears can hear. He might tell about 2016 for years. And then him come have the biggest year that a dancehall artist has possibly ever had of all time ever. He has not surpassed his legacy.
I see the vendetta
people. He has not passed his legacy. I'm a Gaza fan and I'm just telling you the truth. Him has not passed Alkaline. Right? And so to round out my top 10 dancehall artists, I put Alkaline and then I put Popcorn. Now, Grace Hamilton, if you're going to beat me, I'm asking you to come to the studio to beat me. right? Remember how you deal with Naro? But want the same treatment there. But in the Sleek Radio studio, right? You have to come up and sleep, come diss me like how you diss Naro.
I drip you.
Grace, I love you so much. I'm not even calling you Spice. I got Grace, right? I'm showing you full respect. Miss Hamilton, Grace, my sincerest apologies. But I had you as 11 out of the top 10. I had you at 11, right? Again, we went by the categories. Hit songs, influence, international appeal, clashes, and albums. When it comes to albums, Alkaline is leading the four of the people that are called, the four of them. Bro, what? Yeah, his one album, wait the name, remind me. Where the whole of them did the point, the whole of the big song them. I can't remember right now. That's the best dancehall album, arguably of all time. Where the name? Not. Bro, with Keith to the City and New Level Unlock. New Level Unlock is arguably the greatest dancehall album of all time.
You know, you have to give on to Caesar. It is, what I will say is that it is among the greatest.
I think it's a top 3.
I wouldn't say that it is the greatest, but Vendetta did very, very well.
I personally
in
put
terms
Up
of
to
New
the
Level
Time
Unlocked.
by Cartel above it, but that's because I'm a Gaza fan, right? But I can hear arguments for New Level Unlocked being the best. It's in the top 3. You know what I mean? So albums, Alkaline lead albums. When it comes to influence, only Tommy Lee is the only one that has more influence on the newer generation than Alkaline, right? Tommy Lee and I still, but I put Alkaline above him same way, right? Then when it comes to international appeal, Popcorn has the most international appeal out of all of them. We are talking about. He has the most international appeal out of all of them. We can put respect on Paul Vogel.
When you put him beside Sean Paul, how do you see?
No. It's Sean Paul is vastly above. The Sean Paul, Shabba Ranks, Shaggy, and then Popcorn can be somewhere amongst that top 5. But Popcorn's international appeal, crazy.
Phenomenal.
Right? Yeah. Crazy. We have to give him his credit. Right? So him did lead that category for the top to make the last 2 spots. Right? As it relates to hits, we went back and forth over who has more hits, Alkaline or Popcorn, who has more hits. But those two, in my opinion, have more hits than both Spice and Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee is right up there with them, but they have more hits. Popcorn and Alkaline have more hits than Tommy Lee and Spice. That's just my opinion, right? And then
so Tommy Lee has more influence, but they have
more hits and more international appeal. And better albums.
Tommy Lee has more influence than who you said a while ago?
Excuse me. Have you ever seen the state of current dancehall?
No.
Have you listened to a current dancehall song?
Pause.
Obia, Chopping, Darkness. Have you ever heard of a guy named Roger Wilde? Have you heard of a guy named Skeng? You ever seen a Kraft song before? You ever listen to Kraft? Any of these chopper dancehall artists, have you ever listened to a chopper dancehall song? It's Thomas Lee, Leroy Russell. It's him. He's the influence. He's literally the influential factor for all of them, man. You understand? So yes, Tommy Lee. Yes, of course. Yeah. Okay. Right.
I was gonna say that Popcorn's influence is right. Okay.
Oh, Popcorn influence.
Wait.
Oh.
No, for sure. In terms of influencing what it is that we say, influencing the culture and all of that. But Leroy also has massive influence.
Yeah, to me, more than big up Paul Bogle. Me now when I go back and say Thomas and then beat me. Big up Paul Bogle. But yeah, Tommy Lee has way more influence on dancehall, the genre of dancehall. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's why I ended up putting Alkaline and Popcorn as my 9 and 10. It could be interchangeable. I'm willing to hear arguments, but I put Alkaline above Popcorn. I think he's finally surpassed Popcorn in terms of the longevity of his hits, his influence, and the albums, right? Him beat Poppy for albums. Him beat him just an edge him for hits, in my opinion, right? Popcorn have international appeal, but Alkaline beat him for influence again. So I'm gonna put Alkaline just above Popcorn. Yeah, all of them and them antisocial, all of them hate everybody, none of them no part with people. Bro,
there is no way
I'm not
accepting that.
The youngest and the baddest.
Put Alkaline and Vendetta, please, I'm asking kindly. Just leave me alone, all right? But put him down at 10. and put back popcorn over there.
It
Because
can be
when you are
interchanged,
talking
but I go by the
about-
categories, I go by the nano feelings.
We're not interchange, no. We're not interchange, no. Right?
And the feelings me use. A category I go by. I go by the ranking.
Bridging. If a category you're going by for the whole of 2010, remember, 2016 and 2011, yeah, man, alkaline, right? But for the whole of the 2010s, a popular lead everything.
Not in my opinion.
Bridging.
Not in my opinion.
Bridging.
What are you talking about?
Too much testosterone in your cell.
At the risk of getting a beating.
No fear.
At the risk of can't go a river. Me I tell you, hey, you know risk nothing, Remember woman them loving her. Me I risk go a river. Me I risk go a road. Hey, remember 100 man pirate even me I risk beating, Me don't know who is a popcorn, who is what. When you go around, you don't know who is
a popcorn.
You don't know. You understand? There's so much of them. You don't know who. And that may I risk to tell you. Yes.
No,
Alkaline above him. Yes, I think Alkaline has surpassed him.
International collaborations far surpass.
I genuinely think
Alkaline.
No.
International collaboration.
International appeal, yes. But not for albums, not for hits, not for influence.
Influence as well. A puppy make you not say some of the things they will not say.
Like what?
Fry
well, okay.
and
why?
all of these
Why is Popcorn's contribution?
That traveled
why is Popcorn's contribution? Why is Popcorn's contribution to the culture? Yes.
Bridging.
Sure.
Bridging.
Yes. But the antisocialness,
he has
the youngest and the baddest,
language.
the not deal with people, the whole of that mentality that has shaped Jamaica.
The black eye, yeah.
That's Alkaline.
I thought the black eye, don't fight me. I thought the black eye was real.
Oh, well, we all did. We all did.
Hey, the church got enraged.
But Popcorn's influence was to the culture. I'm talking about music. We're talking about, remember when we said influence was a musical influence.
Bridging, he has amazing musical influence, and I don't want you to downplay that.
Disagree. I just disagree entirely.
When we come back from the break, we continue this discussion. You're listening